Okay, I want to do this before it rains, because it's coming. Today is in review of the 13th of October. And although I was spiritual when I was younger, I'm going to get into that later. I am less spiritual now, but I still get a lot from these readings, and my sister told me to see them as paintings. So give back what you have learned and share your experiences. Give back what you have learned and share your experiences. If you are in the position of teaching others, then you should teach without reservation. What need is there to hold back? You could tell the secret of life 10 times over and it would be safe. After all, the secret is only known when people make it real in their own lives, not when they simply hear it. In the past, masters were selfish. They had only learned with extreme difficulty, and so they in turn made it difficult for others. In addition, they were afraid of being surpassed by their student, and so they always held back some key. How foolish this attitude was. How can a student ever challenge a master unless the master allows his or her abilities to decline? You should teach dispassionately and without holding back. When you cultivate internal power, it begins to accumulate within you. But there is one odd thing. You cannot hold it in forever. If you try to do that, the energy will destroy you. But if you use it prudently, to heal others, to teach others, to comfort others, then the energy will surge back stronger and stronger, like a well that always replenishes itself. The more you give, the more you gain in return. The more selfless you are, the more the self benefits. So that's the Northern Hemisphere for the October 13th. And this is in review of the October 13th Southern Hemisphere. A knife keeps its edge only with honing and proper cutting. A warrior's virtue is readiness. A sage's virtue is awareness. And my sister cooked me sage, and I had a sage plant, and I didn't quite know what to do with it other than to burn it to make the air smell nice. But she took some coconut oil and some nice salt, and she fried it up and put it as a garnish on top of food, and it is the most fragrant, most beautiful thing. Life is so competitive and challenging, and one must remain constant, in a constant readiness for the problems and conflicts that may come each day. But there is a fable about a king who's watching his butcher. He was amazed that the man could dismember a whole ox without much effort and without dulling his knife. Seeking to learn the king's question, his servant, who said that his secret was to insert the knife only in the spaces between the muscles, thus parting the body along the lines, along its natural lines. In this way, where an ordinary butcher had to grind his blade daily, he only had to sharpen his knife once a year. From this we can learn that we must first hone ourselves to a sharp edge, but the proper use of our talents is equally essential. We must remember to take action along the basic lines and seams of the day. We must remember to take action along the basic lines and seams of the day. If we do this, we can never be opposed. If we do this, we can never be opposed for too long. And the rain is beginning.